I am attempting to do a video right now in this very drained condition that I'm in, because it is ironic that this keeps happening when this topic is so important to me and it has to do with this topic. So I don't know if this is irony or this is gonna come off like dramatic, but I don't even know if I'm gonna actually show this footage, but I need to get this off my chest before I even go through the notes that I want to discuss. I can't even focus on the notes because that's how drained I am. So if I could at least, I can't even talk. So if I could at least express this part, we'll see if I use it or not. But the topic is energy vampires. They're everywhere. They could be anyone. Person you least expect or a person you suspect. You could be an energy vampire. And before you go saying, well, you could be an energy vampire, oh, I'm well aware that I know how to be one, but I actively choose not to be one because I don't wish that on anyone. An energy vampire feeds off of the life force of people around them so they can gain energy, often leaving the person that they've drained feeling extremely depleted of their energy. I would never want to do that to someone. And although in the past I have done that to people unintentionally, I can say the only time I did it intentionally was when I was a nightlife performer, and that was for a very short time because I was realizing that although I deserved to take energy from the crowd, since the crowd was feeding off of me, the crowd was still feeding off of me much more than I was feeding off of them, so I left the scene. So anyway, as far as now is concerned, I am pregnant. I have life force inside of me, and I am life force itself. So to be drained by people constantly, whether intentionally or unintentionally, is extremely frustrating. And it's one of the most rudest things you can do, and abusive things, believe it or not, that you can do to someone. That is all. So after some reflection, in between this jump cut, I have decided to not make a thorough video with notes on this, because even research and reading about it is draining, which means some of the people who wrote the articles are either energy vampires or they have gone through so much of it that I can feel what prompted them to write it. Or perhaps in this moment, that's just how drained I am, that all of it is just too much. But there's been days and days of this, and then other times of me reading upon it, that it always affects me this way. So what I think Spirit is trying to tell me, and thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. No, Spirit is trying to tell me that it is meant for me to just simply put this up, kind of point the right direction towards all of the different articles out there for it, put the word out. There's videos on YouTube about it that probably go in depth. I have not watched them, but I've seen a bunch of people talking about it because I was curious if other people have talked about it. And I did come across tons of titles. Didn't watch them, but I'm sure they're great. So go watch their videos. Go read some of these articles in the description. And when you get a chance, you'll come up to your own conclusion on who in your life has probably done this to you, or if you are one of the people who do it. Have a wonderful day.